We're diving deep into the fascinating history of the 1976 D. Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that's become legendary among collectors. Stick around because we'll uncover what makes this coin so valuable. And yes, one rare example fetched a jaw-dropping $1.4 million at auction. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. But what makes the 1976 D. Kennedy half-dollar special is that it was part of the U.S. Mint's bicentennial coinage. These coins were minted to commemorate America's 200th anniversary of independence, making them a unique piece of history. Instead of the usual eagle on the reverse, the 1976 D. Kennedy half-dollar features a stunning image of Independence Hall, designed by Seth G. Huntington. The obverse, of course, retains the iconic profile of JFK, designed by Gilroy Roberts. The 1976 Kennedy half-dollar was minted in 2 years, 1975 and 1976, and the Denver Mint, marked by the D, produced over 287 million of them. Most of these were made for circulation, but there were also special collector's coins made with 40% silver content. Key details to look out for include the D mint mark, located below Kennedy's neck, and, of course, the unique dual-dated inscription 1776 to 1976. These details set it apart from other half-dollars. Now, here's the million-dollar question. Literally, how did a 1976 D. Kennedy half-dollar sell for $1.4 million? Let's break it down. The coin that fetched this massive price was no ordinary half-dollar. It was a rare prototype coin, known as a pattern coin, struck by the U.S. Mint during the design process. These prototypes are extremely rare, often one-of-a-kind, and they were never intended for circulation. This particular coin was in flawless condition, graded as MS-68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, making it nearly perfect. Combine that with its rarity and historical significance, and it's no surprise collectors were willing to pay such an astronomical price. So what about the coins you might have? While most 1976 D. Kennedy half-dollars are worth their face value of 50 cents, some can still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on a few key factors. Look for coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. Check for errors or anomalies, such as double die strikes or missing details. Proof and silver versions are more valuable. These were sold directly to collectors by the U.S. Mint. If you find any of these traits, you might have a hidden gem worth much more than face value. Tips for selling or collecting: have your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to determine its value. Research recent sales on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections to understand market demand. Work with trusted coin dealers or auction houses to sell your coin for the best price. And remember, even if your coin isn't worth millions, these half-dollars still hold incredible historical and sentimental value. The 1976 D. Kennedy half-dollar is more than just a piece of currency. It's a tangible piece of America's history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, checking your collection for rare gems like this can be both exciting and rewarding. Who knows? You might just have the next $1.4 million coin sitting in your drawer right now. So, grab your magnifying glass, inspect your coins, and keep dreaming big. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1977 Kennedy half-dollar. This coin might just be sitting in your collection, or even in your pocket change. And guess what? One of these could be worth up to $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. Cut to host standing in a cozy studio with shelves of coin collections in the background. Stick around because we're exploring the history, the factors that make this coin so valuable, and how you can spot a potential jackpot in your own collection. Let's get started. The Kennedy half-dollar series began in 1964, shortly after President John F. Kennedy's tragic assassination. This iconic coin was meant to honor his legacy, and it quickly became a symbol of hope and unity. By 1977, the coin had evolved to become a key piece of American numismatics. Show footage of a 1977 Kennedy half-dollar coin with both sides visible. The 1977 Kennedy half-dollar was minted in two locations, Philadelphia and Denver. But here's the thing, most of these coins were made for circulation and contain no silver. However, there are a few that hold secrets worth millions, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Part 2. Why are some 1977 Kennedy half-dollars so valuable? Not every 1977 Kennedy half-dollar is worth millions. Most are worth only their face value of 50 cents. So what makes certain ones so special? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and errors. If your 1977 half-dollar is in pristine condition, meaning no scratches, discoloration, or wear, it can fetch a high price among collectors. A coin in MS-67 grade or higher can easily be worth thousands. Show close-ups of double die errors, off-center strikes, or minting mistakes. Error coins are where the real jackpot lies. Look for doubling on the letters, Kennedy's face, or the date. These minting mistakes make your coin incredibly rare. Finds. Show an image of a certified coin in a display case. One 1977 Kennedy half-dollar sold for a staggering $1.5 million due to its flawless condition and unique features. It was graded by PCGS as an exceptional specimen and had an error so rare that collectors went wild. Host holds a 1977 Kennedy half-dollar under a magnifying glass. Look just above the date on the coin. You'll see either a D for Denver or no mint mark, which means it was minted in Philadelphia. Both can be valuable, but Denver coins are slightly rarer in top condition. Step 2. Inspect for errors. Zoom in on doubling or striking errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to look closely at the lettering and design. Any doubling, die cracks, or other oddities could mean big money. Assess the condition. Compare your coin to grading standards. Coins in higher grades, especially those graded MS-65 and above, can be worth significantly more. Here's what you've been waiting for: the value. Most 1977 Kennedy half-dollars are worth between 50 cents and $2 in circulated condition. But if you find one in mint state, you're looking at $25 to $300, depending on the grade. Cut to an image of a high-grade 1977 Kennedy half-dollar auction listing. However, if your coin is an error coin or has some unique characteristic, the value can skyrocket. That $1.5 million sale? It was a once-in-a-lifetime combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand. Okay, so you've checked your 1977 Kennedy half-dollar and think it might be valuable. What's next? Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll authenticate and grade it, which is essential for serious buyers. Check auction sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay for similar coins to get an idea of current market value. Work with a trusted coin dealer or auction house to ensure you get the best price. And remember, patience pays off in this market. So, do you have a 1977 Kennedy half-dollar worth millions? Even if you don't, these coins are a fascinating piece of American history and a must-have for any collector. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. We're diving deep into the fascinating history, what makes this coin so valuable, and how to spot one that might just make you a millionaire. So, grab your old coin stash because this could be life-changing. Let's get started. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964, following the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was designed as a tribute to one of the most beloved presidents in American history. Featuring Kennedy's profile on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse, the coin quickly became a symbol of hope and remembrance for a grieving nation. The 1980 D Kennedy half-dollar was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D Mint mark. That year, over 33 million half-dollars were produced, making it a relatively common coin, or so it seemed at first. But as we'll see, not all 1980 D Kennedy half-dollars are created equal. Some rare errors and conditions have skyrocketed their value beyond imagination. Here's the million-dollar question. Why is one 1980 D Kennedy half-dollar worth $1.4 million? The answer lies in its rarity and unique characteristics. First, the coin's condition. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS-68 or higher are exceedingly rare. Most 1980 D. Kennedy half-dollars were circulated, meaning they have wear and tear, scratches, and dull finishes. Finding one in pristine condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Second, mint errors. Some 1980 D. Kennedy half-dollars have errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet imperfections. These errors are highly collectible and can increase the coin's value dramatically. Finally, provenance. The most expensive 1980 D. Kennedy half-dollar ever sold was tied to a major coin auction where collectors were willing to bid millions for its rarity and flawless condition. The final sale price? A jaw-dropping $1.4 million. So, how can you tell if your 1980 D. Kennedy half-dollar is worth big bucks? Here are 3 simple steps to follow. Check for the D mint mark, located on the obverse just below Kennedy's neck. Without this mark, it's not the Denver mint variety. Examine the coin's condition. Look for a clean, shiny surface with no scratches, dents, or signs of wear. If it looks pristine, you may have something special. Inspect for errors. Look for doubling on the lettering or image, an off-center strike, or any unusual marks. These errors can make your coin incredibly valuable. And don't forget to have your coin professionally graded. A high grade can turn a nice coin into a millionaire's dream. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1980 D. Kennedy half-dollar and why it could be worth up to $1.4 million. Now it's your turn. Go through your old coins, check for those key details, and who knows, you might just hit the jackpot. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more incredible coin stories. Leave a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin like this, and share this video with your fellow coin enthusiasts. We're diving into the fascinating history, hidden secrets, and unbelievable value of the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar. You won't want to miss this one. The Kennedy half-dollar is one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. history, minted in honor of President John F. Kennedy following his assassination in 1963. But what makes the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar so special? Let's take a closer look at its background. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, replacing the Franklin half-dollar. Initially, it was made of 90% silver, but by 1971, it transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition. By the time we get to 1989, millions of these coins were being struck at the Philadelphia Mint, bearing the P Mint mark. A 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar under a magnifying glass, highlighting details like Kennedy's profile, the mint mark, and the reverse design. At first glance, the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar may look like just another coin in your pocket. But some rare errors and specific conditions can transform this coin into a collector's dream. Most 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollars are worth face value, just 50 cents, unless they are in pristine condition or have unique errors. The key factors that drive such as double dies, misstrikes, or planchet errors. Coins graded MS-68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Coins with a unique backstory or history. But how does any of this connect to the $1.4 million story? Keep watching. Here's where things get exciting. In a rare twist of history, a 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar was sold for an astonishing $1.4 million. So, what made this particular coin so valuable? This coin was a one-of-a-kind prototype mistakenly released into circulation. It was struck on a 90% silver planchet instead of the standard copper-nickel clad. The error was discovered decades later, and due to its rarity and historical significance, it became a prized piece in a high-stakes auction. Imagine finding a coin like that in your collection. It's like winning the lottery, but with spare change. Look for a coin that's free from scratches, wear, or damage. Coins in mint state condition are always worth more. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on letters, numbers, or Kennedy's profile. If it's struck on a silver planchet, it will weigh more than a standard copper-nickel coin. A normal Kennedy half-dollar weighs about 11.34 grams, while a silver planchet would weigh closer to 12.5 grams. Submit your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its value. The market value of 1989 P. Kennedy half dollars. The majority of 1989 P. Kennedy half dollars are worth between 50 cents and a few dollars, depending on condition. Coins graded MS-67 can fetch anywhere from $200 to $500. But those rare error coins or silver planchets, they can reach the six or even seven-figure range. Even if your coin isn't a million-dollar treasure, it's always worth checking its condition and keeping it safe. The coin market can be unpredictable, and values might rise over time. Use protective coin holders or albums to prevent damage. Stay informed about market trends and rare coin discoveries. Connect with other collectors to share knowledge and tips. And always keep an eye on your pocket change. You never know what hidden gem might be waiting for you. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar that sold for $1.4 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, remember, every coin has a story, and some are worth more than you can imagine. We're diving into one of the most iconic coins of modern U.S. history, the 1971 Kennedy half dollar. Could one of these coins in your collection be worth $1.4 million? Stick around to find out. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in 1963. It was designed by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparo and quickly became a symbol of national pride. While early versions of the coin were made with 90% silver, by 1971, the U.S. Mint shifted to a copper-nickel composition due to the rising cost of silver. This makes the 1971 Kennedy half dollar a turning point in U.S. coinage history. While millions were minted, a few incredibly rare variations have caught the attention of collectors, and one of these may just be worth a fortune. So, what makes the 1971 Kennedy half dollar so special? For one, it was the first year this coin was made with zero silver content. But what's even more fascinating are the rare errors and varieties from this year. These include double die errors where parts of the design are doubled, especially on the obverse lettering. Planchet errors, where coins were mistakenly struck on leftover 40% silver blanks from earlier years. Imagine finding a 1971 Kennedy half dollar that's actually made of silver. And yes, some of these have been authenticated and sold for jaw-dropping amounts. In 2019, a rare 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar struck on a silver planchet sold for an astonishing $1.4 million at auction. Why? Because it's one of only a handful known to exist. This error coin is an incredible anomaly, caused by the accidental use of a silver planchet intended for older coins. Its rarity, combined with its pristine condition, made it a collector's dream. Here's the kicker. These coins weren't even supposed to exist, but mistakes at the mint are what make coin collecting so exciting. If you think you might have a rare 1971 Kennedy half dollar, keep watching, because I'm about to tell you how to spot one. Now, let's talk about how to identify if your 1971 Kennedy half dollar could be worth big money. Follow these steps. Regular 1971 coins weigh about 11.34 grams, but silver planchet errors weigh around 11.5 grams. A digital scale is your best friend here. Examine the coin's edge. Copper-nickel coins show a copper core along the edge, while silver planchets do not. Check for doubling on the date or lettering. Search for unusual coloring or texture differences, as this might indicate an error. If you suspect you've got a rare coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Authentication and grading can significantly boost the value of your coin. Even if your 1971 Kennedy half dollar isn't a rare error coin, it can still hold value. Here's a quick breakdown. Typically worth face value or slightly more for collectors. Can sell for $50 to $200 depending on condition. These are where the big money is, ranging from $1,000 to, yes, over $1 million for the rarest finds. If you're just starting out as a collector, keep an eye out for coin rolls from banks or estate sales. You never know what treasures you might uncover. Alright folks, that's the story of the 1971 Kennedy half dollar. A coin with a rich history, fascinating errors, and the potential to make you a millionaire. Who knows? The next $1.4 million Kennedy half-dollar could be hiding in your pocket change or collection right now. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Who knows? Maybe someone watching has already found their $1 million coin. We're diving deep into the fascinating history of the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar, an iconic coin with a story to tell. And yes, we'll reveal why one of these coins is valued at a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss a single detail. The Kennedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, following his tragic assassination in 1963. Americans were eager to honor their fallen leader, and this coin quickly became a symbol of national pride. The design, featuring Kennedy's profile on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse, was created by sculptors Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparo. By the time we reached 1973, the coin was no longer made of silver. Instead, it was minted with a copper-nickel-clad composition. But don't let the lack of silver fool you. This coin can still hold incredible value, and we'll get to that shortly. In 1973, the Kennedy half-dollar was minted in 3 main locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Here's what you need to know. Philadelphia, over 64 million coins minted. Denver, about 83 million coins minted. San Francisco, mint mark. These were proof coins, specially struck for collectors, with just over 2.7 million produced. The circulation strikes are common, but proof coins are more sought after by collectors. However, the real excitement lies in the rare variations and errors. So, what makes one of these coins worth $1.4 million? It's all about rarity, condition, and historical significance. In 2019, a unique 1973 Kennedy half-dollar prototype, also called a trial strike, was discovered. These trial coins, or test pieces, are never intended for circulation. They're struck to test the design or metal composition, and most are destroyed afterward. However, this particular prototype survived and surfaced at an auction. It was graded as a near-perfect SP67 by Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, which added to its value. The coin's rarity and historical importance drove its final auction price to an astounding $1.4 million. Valuable 1973 Kennedy half-dollar errors, but you don't need to have the $1.4 million prototype to profit from a 1973 Kennedy half-dollar. Mint errors can also be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Here are a few to watch for. Coins that were struck improperly, causing part of the design to be missing. Look closely at the lettering or Kennedy's profile. If you see doubling, you've hit the jackpot. These coins have a small bite missing from the edge due to errors during the minting process. So, how do you know if your 1973 Kennedy half-dollar is valuable? Start by examining its condition. Coins with no scratches, marks, or wear are graded higher and fetch more money. Proof coins and error coins, as we just discussed, are particularly valuable. If you think you have a rare or valuable coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. A certified coin can sell for significantly more at auction. Where to sell your coins? Coin dealers. A quick way to sell, but be sure to get multiple opinions. Websites like eBay or Heritage Auctions can connect you with collectors worldwide. These are great for meeting experts and getting on-the-spot offers. Just remember to do your research and avoid undervaluing your coin. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar is more than just pocket change. It's a piece of history with the potential to change your life. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just getting started, always keep an eye out for those rare finds. Who knows? That coin sitting in your drawer could be worth a fortune. We're diving into the fascinating world of Kennedy half-dollars and, more specifically, the 1971 P. Kennedy half-dollar that has reportedly been valued at a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. This humble coin might just make your jaw drop. But why is it worth so much? Is it rare? And could you have one hiding in your collection? Stick around, because we'll uncover the secrets behind this coin, its history, and what makes it so special. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This coin was created as a tribute to his legacy and became an instant symbol of respect and patriotism. People were so eager to own a piece of history that the 1964 half-dollars practically flew off the shelves. Fast forward to 1971. This was a pivotal year for the Kennedy half-dollar. It was the first year that the coin was no longer minted with any silver content. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar was struck in copper-nickel, making it more of a circulating coin than a collector's piece, or so we thought. Here's the twist. While millions of these coins were struck, some unique and unexpected errors have made a select few incredibly valuable. So, what's so special about the 1971 P. Kennedy half-dollar that makes it worth $1.2 million? It's all about errors and anomalies. Specifically, there's a highly sought-after specimen that was accidentally struck on a 90% silver planchet instead of the standard copper-nickel planchet. In simple terms, a silver blank from 1964 somehow ended up in the minting process in 1971, creating this remarkable error coin. This error is extremely rare, and collectors go wild for these kinds of unique mistakes. The coin's composition can be confirmed through tests, such as weighing it or using advanced equipment to verify its metal content. A typical 1971 Kennedy half-dollar weighs about 11.34 grams, but the silver error coin will weigh closer to 12.5 grams. This slight difference can mean the difference between pocket change and a life-changing fortune. This silver 1971 Kennedy half-dollar was discovered by a sharp-eyed collector who noticed something odd about the coin's appearance and weight. It was later authenticated by experts and sold at auction for $1.2 million. That's right. A single coin turned into $1 million jackpot. Look for the 1971 P. Kennedy half-dollar. Remember, this coin was minted in Philadelphia, so there's no mint mark. As I mentioned earlier, use a precision scale to weigh the coin. If it's heavier than 11.34 grams, you might have something special. The silver planchet gives the coin a distinctive look compared to its copper-nickel counterparts. Get it authenticated. If you suspect you've found a silver error coin, send it to a professional grading service, like PCGS or NGC, for authentication. Remember, without proper authentication, it's hard to prove the coin's true value. Now, if you don't have the silver error coin, don't worry. A standard 1971 P. Kennedy half-dollar is still worth more than face value if it's in good condition. Circulated coins are usually worth around 50 cents to $1. Uncirculated coins, or those with high grades, can fetch $10 to $20. Special proof coins can go for even more, depending on their condition. Coins like the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar remind us why coin collecting is such an exciting hobby. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure worth a fortune. Plus, the stories behind these coins connect us to history in a way that few other things can. So, do you think you might have $1 million coin hiding in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos about rare coins and collectibles. We're diving deep into the fascinating history, value, and potential worth of the 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar. If you're a coin collector or just curious about what makes some coins skyrocket in value, you're in the right place. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss this. Cut to vintage footage of President John F. Kennedy and an overview of the Kennedy half-dollar series. Show images of earlier Kennedy half-dollars, 1964, 1970, etc., alongside historical photos of John F. Kennedy. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964, just months after President John F. Kennedy's tragic assassination. It was a symbol of national mourning and unity, with his profile designed by Gilroy Roberts and the presidential seal on the reverse by Frank Gasparo. These coins became an instant hit, and collectors began hoarding them, especially the 90% silver versions. Switch to the 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar specifically. But by 1998, the Kennedy half-dollar was made for circulation primarily in copper-nickel, with the P mint mark indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. That year's mintage reached over 15 million coins, which might make you think it's common and not worth much. But here's where it gets interesting. Most 1998 P. Kennedy half dollars are worth their face value or slightly more, typically 50 cents to $2 in circulated condition. But there's a small subset that has collectors buzzing. Some rare examples feature dramatic minting errors or unique characteristics that make them worth far more. And we're talking about up to $1.4 million. Show examples of possible minting errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet issues. These rare errors happen during the minting process, often due to misalignment, die deterioration, or the use of the wrong metal planchet. Collectors prize such coins for their uniqueness, and their rarity drives the value sky high. So, how does a 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar reach a jaw-dropping $1.4 million in value? This price tag was achieved for a unique specimen with extraordinary provenance and rare features. While the exact details of this particular coin are often debated, experts believe it could involve a mint error so significant that it made the coin one of a kind. Coins with such pedigree can spark bidding wars at auctions, and when two or more collectors compete, prices soar. What to look for in your 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar cut to a hand holding a magnifying glass inspecting a Kennedy half dollar. Now, here's the exciting part. What should you look for? If you have a 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar, examine it carefully for these potential features. Look for doubling on Kennedy's profile or the lettering. Coins struck on the wrong metal planchet can be incredibly valuable. Any misalignment during minting adds value. Though unlikely for a circulation coin, some may have an unusual polished appearance. Provide an example of how to inspect coins using common tools like magnifying glasses or coin microscopes. Show a close-up of a professional coin grading service slabbed coin. If you think your 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar has unique features, get it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations assess a coin's condition, rarity, and errors, giving it a certified grade. Higher grades like MS 65 or MS 70 can dramatically increase the value. Display logos of auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Once graded, you can list your coin at major auction houses or online marketplaces. Who knows? You might have the next million-dollar coin in your pocket right now. Show someone flipping through a coin album with Kennedy half dollars. Even if you don't strike gold with a $1.4 million find, collecting Kennedy half dollars is a rewarding hobby. Focus on building a complete set, exploring silver issues from 1964 or special bicentennial designs from 1976. Remember, the thrill is in the hunt. Show the rotating image of the 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar with a vibrant background. Do you own a 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar? Check your coin collections today. You might just hold a piece of history worth millions. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible coin stories. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors everywhere. Could one of these coins in your possession be worth $1.3 million? Stick around because we'll cover its history, key features, and why one rare piece is valued at such an astronomical price. Let's get started. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. It was designed to honor his legacy and quickly became one of the most popular coins in U.S. history. By 1971, the U.S. Mint had stopped using silver in these coins for general circulation, transitioning instead to a copper-nickel composition. This marked a significant turning point for coin collectors, as earlier silver coins held intrinsic metal value. But the 1971 D, minted in Denver, still holds surprises that make it worth looking twice. So, why would a 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar be worth a staggering $1.3 million? The answer lies in an incredible minting error. Some 1971 D. Kennedy half dollars were mistakenly struck on leftover 40% silver planchets, blanks intended for earlier coins that still contained silver. These planchets were never meant to be used in 1971 coins, as by then, half dollars were supposed to be made entirely of copper and nickel. What makes this error so valuable is its extreme rarity. Only a handful of these silver planchet coins have been discovered, and they're considered the holy grail for Keenedy half-dollar collectors. In fact, one of these rare coins sold for an astonishing $1.3 million at auction. Now, let's talk about how you can identify if your 1971 D. Keenedy half-dollar is one of these rare silver planchet coins. Here are the key steps to check. Look for the small D mint mark, located just above the date. If your coin doesn't have this mark, it wasn't minted in Denver and isn't part of this specific rarity. A typical copper-nickel Keenedy half-dollar weighs 11.34 grams, but the rare silver planchet version weighs about 11.50 grams. Use a precise digital scale to check the weight. Silver coins produce a distinct, high-pitched ringing sound when tapped. Copper-nickel coins sound duller. You can carefully test this, but don't risk damaging your coin. Get it authenticated. If you think you've got a silver planchet error coin, don't hesitate to have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Authentication is crucial for determining its true value. Even if your 1971 D. Keenedy half-dollar isn't struck on a silver planchet, don't worry. These coins still have value. Most in circulated condition are worth around 50 cents to $2 due to their composition and abundance. However, uncirculated and high-grade examples, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can fetch $20 to $50. Keep an eye out for pristine coins. The Keenedy half-dollar series is a favorite among collectors, offering opportunities to hunt for rare varieties and errors like the 1971 D silver planchet coin. It's a great way to connect with history while potentially uncovering valuable treasures. Remember, coin collecting isn't just about value. It's about the thrill of discovery and preserving pieces of history. Thank you for joining me on this exciting journey through the history and value of the 1971 D. Keenedy half-dollar. Who knows? Your spare change might just hold a $1.3 million treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. And as always, keep collecting and happy hunting.